So welcome to this video. So the objective of this video is to how we can connect to a new virtual machine on the Google Cloud platform with the least possible steps. So for anyone new to Google Cloud, it may seem quite daunting or a bit complicated how to get a VM up and running straight away. We basically need four things. We need a network, we need a VM to be on that network, and we need a firewall rule to allow it into the network, and we need RDP installed on the VM itself. With these three rules, we should be fine to accomplish all of those things. So I've put everything in black is a script which we can run through the Google Cloud Shell. What I've done to do it as in least a number of steps, I've taken the three steps or the three scripts and I've inputted it into a script on as a Linux script on the actual Google Cloud Shell, which I will show you this moment. So just to recap, to create the VM, we've got the name of the VM, which will VM11 here. We've named the project. We've chosen the zone which will go into the network. The network is the default one. And then we put our script here, which will be a startup script, which will actually install XRDP on our Linux machine. And then we've added the firewall rule on Google Cloud to allow any incoming traffic on port 3389 inbound for that network. And then lastly, we've got a command here which will show us the IP address, which we can use within our RDP tool on our Windows machine or on our Google Chrome. I'm using a Chromebook, so I'm using that RDP application. So I've got those three there. So I'm just going to move that out the way here. Put that like that. So if we go into my Google Cloud Shell, just before we start that, you can see here, there's no VM instances created as such at the moment. Firewall rules, there's only three, but nothing related to RDP. So I'm going to go back here. If I do a dir, I've got a file here called start VM srdp. So I'm just going to go and do a nano on that so we can see the contents of it. And I've put in there the same scripts which I showed here. That has been placed into a file with .sh. You can create a file, you can just type in nano space name of the file .sh, and then you can copy and put all those commands in there. So let's save and exit that. Just going to do a clear just to get more space. So what we need to do is sudo sh, the name of the file, and start vms rdp.sh. Apply that. It's created the VM. It's now creating the firewall. And lastly, it's given the final command of the external IP address. Up to now, that's good. Let's just go into the GUI and just have a quick look if we can see something. There it is. It's appeared there now. Great. Now, there's the IP address 34.29.89.61. Can also see it here in the GUI. So now let me use my RDP tool. I'm using, there's my RDP tool. So let me just go a new machine here, add new PC. I'm going to put the external IP address of that new machine, 34.29.84.16. 61. Save that. Okay, looks good up to now. And there you are, got the login prompt. So everything works in the most minimal steps. So that is brilliant. Now, if you want to delete everything easily, what you can do is you can just do simple things again. You can just do, let's just do okay, I will leave that there. I'm going to delete the VM first. So G-Cloud Compute Instances list, double check of that to see what's running. It's only one machine and it's called VM11. So I'm just going to hit the up arrow, delete VM, tab key should finish it all off, and delete that. Just to do a confirmation, and we can remove that. That will just take a 30-40 seconds to delete. Okay, so that's done the machine there. Now we can delete the firewall rule. Firewall rules, delete. Or what we can do here, we just have a quick list of it just to show that it's there. The one we want to get rid of is called Tech Days RDP, as we had here. There we go here, Tech Days RDP, that one there. So very similar to deleting a VM. You can just go delete and then the name. I just can put the first few letters, hit the tab button, and that will populate the rest of the name, and that will delete that. Okay, let's have a look if that rule's gone now. And it's no longer there. 3 rules back. If we pop over to the GUI, do a refresh here, that VM would have disappeared as well. And if I go back into RDP client, you can see now it's not possible to connect. Just try it again, and it fails. So there you go. That's how you can access a VM remotely in the least possible steps. I hope you enjoyed that. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe, and I'll continue making more of these videos. Thank you.